The top of the Empire State Building.
I have a bone to pick with you, Mr. Jwalt.
A bone to pick.
Last time you were here, May, you didn't come through. You didn't visit.
I don't know why I didn't. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why I didn't.
No, I'm playing. But it was so great last time. We got to chit chat and you got up here. You got to see the studios and we're taking videos and all that. And now we have so much to catch up on because you've just been going up and up and up. Ladies and gentlemen, Jwalt.
Come on. Thank y'all for having me.
The bass finest, the bass own, my bae brother. How are you feeling? What's going on? How are you feeling?
I'm good. You know, I'm happy to be back in New York. It's like after being in like California and Oakland, like to be specific, it's such like a different vibe change, you know. So like it's good to be back out in New York, get this fast pace going again, and being back out here, like seeing homies like working and doing press and shows and stuff. So it feels good. It feels good. I miss New York.
New York is your second home.
It is.
You studied out here. You made so many connections out here. I got to see one of your shows out here when you first came.
Yeah.
And then you also get so much love when you're here. You're saying you work more and people are just trying to hit you up, say what you up to. How has that been too?
It's been good, yo. It's been good. It's been like a little overwhelming, but it's also been good. You know, it's been good to like again see friends, see homies, and then like hit these different stations and hit, you know, do these shows and these little runs and stuff. So that's like been good, but also like it is like a little overwhelming. Like it's just been nonstop since I've been back. Just this, and this. So like this morning I was like, I had a little time to myself. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna sleep in a little bit. I'm gonna have some time for myself, pour into myself, and like chill a little bit before we have to come up here and stuff, which was nice because I was like, I haven't had that since I've been out here. So yeah, but it's been good though. Again, like these are like some of my best friends out here. So like it's cool to like kick it with them again and just feel like it's just been like it's only been like a couple months since I've seen them, but it still feels like I've been here this whole time. You know, when I have seen them again and do stuff, or even like when I am like doing shows out here, like New York shows me so much love. Like I played a show last night because it was my homegirl Safa's like release party. She just dropped a project and I'm on her project, and she like sold that thing out, and I came out and it was just like what, like people was cheering because they didn't, like some people knew I was home, like my close friends knew I was here, but not everyone knew that I was here. So when they saw me pop out, it was like it was nothing but love. So that felt good, you know. So it feels good to be back. New York shows like so much love.
Well, always. I mean, people have been throwing you love, and they see you from all different platforms. They've seen you open up for Nas, for Wu-Tang. I always tell people, my homie Jwalt, he played for Barack Obama, and I will never forget that.
Yeah.
I will never forget that.
Yeah, that was crazy.
I know. So how is it looking back on those experiences for you, and how do you implement that on your shows and what you give to now?
Yeah, I mean, it's just because I started music so young, you know. So like as I started to get these different experiences, you know, like I did like the Obama stuff. I think I was like 18, 19, and then like the Nas and Wu-Tang, I was around the same age. So like a lot of these different accolades I got was when I was young. So like I was able to learn how to navigate throughout these rooms and be in these rooms and do different stuff, you know, like that. So that only taught me early on how to be able to navigate, you know, the industry and learn how to like work with these different types of artists and do press and do this type of stuff. So it prepared me to like do what I'm doing now. So like when I do have these shows or when I am doing press, like I'm just more prepared and I know what to expect and what to do and how to navigate through the rooms and everything. So I think that's how it kind of prepared me.
Well, big deals. You were considered for a Grammy.
Oh
yeah. Low key. Where were you? How were you when you found that out?
Yeah, so we was when was Like That? Like That was, I think, like last year. So we put out Like That, and that featured my dog Rex Life Raj, also from the Bay Area, super talented artist. And yeah, I know like they submitted, like this was the first year that like my team, like they submitted for this opportunity and stuff. But then we heard back, and it was like within the best rap category. So it was like best rap song category, and that's where they put that in. I was like, wow. Like I was looking through some of the other people in that category. Like these are some of my favorite artists that are in the same category as well and stuff. So I was just like, wow. Like it felt good, you know, being recognized by the Recording Academy for the work that we do, for the work that I've been doing for a long time. Like that's nothing but love. It shows that I'm moving within the right direction, and like my work is speaking to the right people, you know. So it felt good. I can't remember. I think I was in New York. I was definitely in New York, and like I got that email. And I called my homie who produced it, DJ Synchro, and I was just like, bro, like we up for like Grammy consideration for this best rap song. He was like, what? Like he started getting juiced, and we was all happy and stuff. So it felt good. We didn't get like the nom and everything, but still just being within the ranks and being considered for that was still something that was big for us.
When it gives you gas to keep going, you're like, okay,
Yeah.
I'm doing something right. I have something to look forward to. I have some goals, and we're
Yep.
just gonna keep at it. I want to talk about your project you're working on now. Love Myself.
Love myself.
Congratulations.
Appreciate you.
First of all, such a chill, groovy sound.
Yeah.
And this is a big project that you're working on right now.
Yeah.
Why is it so important to put a self-love theme out for everyone at this time?
Yeah, I mean, it's just speaking for myself. I remember when like I wasn't pouring into myself, I wasn't loving myself, So I was just like, I wrote this song like my senior year in college. I was just like, I was trying to finish up my last year in school. I was also doing shows. I was traveling like almost like every weekend to LA or somewhere else, it's just to also do work and doing music and stuff. And I just wasn't pouring into myself while I was doing that. I was like going to sleep late. I was out here like eating some junk food. I was like even like surrounding myself around like not the best people and some toxic people. So I was just like, man, like, I had to take a step back, and I was like, what am I really doing? I got to pour into myself, So in the first line, I was like, I threw away the toxins, stuff like that. And with that, it was like, I threw away bad food, but also I threw away like some toxic people that was around me and stuff. And that was like some real stuff that I had to do for myself. So after I started doing that, again, I started jogging more. I started to meditate. I started to like really just be around family, praying more and stuff,
Wow.
and stuff. And that stuff like that, it was something that it changed tremendously for me. It was one of the best things that I could have done for myself. So after I wrote that, I was just like, I gotta put it out, because at first it was just for myself. I was just writing what was going on, like this change that's going on, and really trying to pour into myself. And I was in the studio with my homie Ben C, who produced the record, and he just started playing piano and started making the beat. And again, like I just started writing up, and we recorded the song, and it turned into Love Myself. And then when we were thinking about what's gonna be the first single off the project, I was like, I think this should be a good single for the people, because anyone can hear this message, and everyone needs this message of like as a reminder to love yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because we often pour in to other people so much. You know what I'm saying? We often do stuff for people, and especially as an artist, like we often like we're doing press, or we're meeting fans and doing shows and putting ourselves out there to the world, and we often forget to like take care of ourselves. So that's something I had to remind myself. So I put that out, and the people loved it. It's been a great response so far.
Well, yeah. I mean, it hit the Billboard Hot 100. Congratulations.
Yeah, Top 100.
That
Thank
is
you.
huge.
Thank you. Yeah, it's crazy.
How does that feel? Who sent you that text that you were
Yeah,
on the
I
Billboard
remember
Hot
like
100?
yeah, it was crazy. I had like some homies, people over at my team and stuff, over like who I would distribute my music with, create a music group, and they was like, yo, like they was scrolling. It was the day it came out. And they was like, yo, you on the charts, bro. You on the top 100 charts. And I was like, what? And then I looked at it, and it was like number 74. And I was like what? Like it was crazy. This didn't feel real for me. I remember I think I started shedding some tears. I was like, yo, like this song just came from me just speaking my truth. And the fact that other people are resonating with it this much, I was like, yo, that's something that just means the world to me, because that's what I want. I want people to be able to resonate to the music and feel the music and feel like they really resonate with this message, because that's what it's all about. So yeah, I couldn't believe it. I was like, wow, like we on the charts. That was another big milestone that I was able to accomplish and hit. And especially, I didn't think that I would be able to do it with a song like that. Because I often hear like, you gotta make like, it's not necessarily like a radio type of record. So for that song to be my first song to do that, it shows that like we're like moving in a different direction within like hip hop, and even within like the industry, cause with a lot of people needing these type of records, cause like it does wonders. It speaks volumes.
Yeah, I do want to hit on that, because you've put out records and your work speaks for itself. But having that kind of accolade, especially like you said, at a time right now, no shade, but I love the Sexy Reds and the Little Babies, and a lot of the times it's the edgy stuff, and especially in hip hop, it's sometimes can be violent and drug infused, and you don't go that route. But the interesting thing is that your song here, "Love Yourself," is the one that for you is getting so much love. So speak on that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm still trying to like understand that for myself, cause I'm just like, for the longest, I would talk to my homies and even producers, like, yo, like we got to make this type of record or this or that, or even like I would have different label meetings, and like, sometimes they would even be like, yo, like we gotta make this radio type of song. We gotta do this, and like, and even
Oh.
on the project, I have these type of songs, but I'm a true hip hop head, and I started off doing poetry as well. So storytelling is like it's at my heart. That's what I love. So with this, like again, with this song to like really do that for me is again, it's still like. I'm still grappling with it. It still doesn't really make sense for me because again we see all these other types of artists who are pushing out sometimes negativity or pushing out some other stuff that's not necessarily super positive and everything. So yeah, again, it just shows like itself that like like there's still room for this type of music within the mainstream and within like the audience and stuff, and again like anyone can listen to it from like no matter how old you are, like it's just a message that everyone can relate to.
And the video too, congratulations.
Thank you.
The views are running up on YouTube. It
Going
got
up.
featured on BET
Yeah.
and Revolt TV.
Yeah.
Seeing your work, your video, like such a positive
Yeah.
message on
TV.
those. Yeah.
Yeah, it was crazy, because again, I grew up watching like BET Jams and BET. I remember like I used to watch like my favorite videos on BET as well, so like seeing that on BET was like, it was crazy, I couldn't, I didn't believe in myself. I was like, wow, like, look, we on TV, and this video is on TV, so I gotta give a big shout. This isn't just done by myself, like gotta give a big shout out to what I'm saying, to like my publicists and everything, Ebony and Jan Boogie, I'm saying, who's here with me today, I'm saying, so like making these strides with me as well, cause like that's something that it was crazy for me to see, and it just shows that like we can be in the same type of ranks with like some of these other artists on BET, and positivity can be shown on the TV screen and stuff.
Yes.
So yeah.
Congratulations on all that. And you have a lot coming up too. I mean, you have your merch out, you have more shows,
Yeah.
you have a new project on the way early next year. Let's talk about that.
Yeah, man. I'm super excited for this project. This project is really like it shows the next chapter of like Jwalt and where we're going, like definitely, after we graduated school, it's really just like all gas on the brakes in regards to like the music stuff and everything, and the project shows that, it shows of like the evolution, it shows the growth. There's all different versions of Jwalt on the project, again, from like a song like Love Myself to you may hear some more radio type songs, so even like the Bay influence, and the West Coast type of music and everything, and also just like another more just pure hip hop song. So it's all a bunch of different styles of hip hop within the project that just shows me and shows who Jwalt is and everything. So I'm super excited. We have some really dope features on the project as well. So I'm super excited for this one.
Whoa. How did the features go about? I mean, I'm sure we can't say anything right now, but how are you getting linked up to these artists that you're fans of or even wanting to work with?
Yeah, a lot of it is just relationships, and also just like us being fans of each other, like again, like I have someone on the project who's like, again, I grew up listening to, and he's someone who was just like a staple within the Bay Area and everything. So like so for me to be able to get that feature was like, I was like crazy, it's crazy for me, because like again, I remember being young and like going listening, like being in my uncle's car. He used to pick us up from elementary school. He used to be like boom, 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 like the like I'm saying, it used to be so loud within his car and everything.
Names running through my head right now.
And it was just like, I was just like, wow, I'm saying, I grew up listening to that type of stuff. So yeah, for him to like give that respect to me, was super dope. But then also, I have some other dope artists who are also like, like. Yeah, it's just present today, you know what I'm saying, and doing their stuff too. So I'm super excited for the project. I'm super excited for the fans to hear like what's coming out, what I have, and for the world to hear it and see it.
Yeah. And tonight you have your show at September Cafe in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Congratulations. You're going to be also with a fellow artist, Seiji Oda.
Yeah, Seiji Oda. Yo. So we outside.
Things.
Yeah, so I'm super excited. I came out to... Yes, it's for me and my homie Sage Yoda. And Sage is going crazy right now too. He's also from Oakland, from Bay Area. He has this song going crazy right now called Gentle Gigs, you know what I'm saying? And that's been doing numbers. Like SZA been reposting, G-Eazy, you know what I'm saying? A lot of other people been posting. He's combining like lo-fi music and hyphy music together. He's like bridging the gap. He calls it lo-fi hyphy, and like it's super cool, you know what I'm saying, what he's doing. So yeah, and we planned this trip to come out here together for the show, but also we did On the Radar together. So we have a song on the Radar like we just did yesterday. So that was cool, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm super excited to be back out here and do the show tonight and yeah, see some fans who've been waiting.
Bro, we've been talking about On the Radar
have.
since the last time we
Yep.
linked, and
Yep.
it finally happened
We did
yesterday.
it. We
Gabe
did
is
it.
the man.
Shout out Gabe. I met Gabe yesterday too. Super cool cat. You know what I'm saying?
He's
Super
on it. He's relentless
Yeah,
in
yeah.
all the best ways. So how was it doing that?
Yeah, it was dope. It was dope. I did 2 records on the radar that's gonna be coming out soon. So yeah, it was dope. You know, again, like I remember, like I watched Drake on the radar, or Central C. You know, Big Sean just did it. You know, a lot of other dope artists have done on the radar. So I'm super excited that I was able to do that. You know, and do on the radar. Yeah, and it was dope. You know what I'm saying? We knocked it out. The whole team. Gabe, Calvin, like the engineers, like they're all super cool and down to earth, and it was just like, yeah, really supported everything that I was doing. So it was dope. It was definitely a dope experience.
New York is always going to support you. The Bay is always going to support you. Tonight is game 1 of the World Series.
Come on. Yep.
LA or Yankees?
Man, I'm gotta go with the Yankees.
That's what I'm saying.
I gotta go with the Yankees.
Right?
Yeah, I'm going with the Yankees. You know what I'm saying? I'm going with the Yankees for sure.
We're Yankees squad. Same.
Yeah, I'm excited. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be a big game.
Right.
The Dodgers and the Yankees are both good teams, but I'm pulling for the Yankees.
Okay,
You know
don't forget it. And don't forget it. We have it on the record here too.
Yeah, you can hear it. Jwalt is pulling for the Yankees. You know what I'm saying? So.
That's hard because you're in LA all the time.
I know. I know.
We're from the Bay, bro. We got to
You
get
feel
with
me?
the real and the real. And the real's here in New York, right?
You feel me? Exactly.
Jwalt, congratulations. It's so fun seeing you
Come
bubble
on.
and blow up. There's
you.
so much more to come from you. I'm going to be right here rooting for you on the sidelines through every single moment.
I appreciate
And
you.
don't forget to be a stranger. Z100 is your home.
All right, thank
Congratulations. Make sure that you get your ticket tonight for Jwalt. He's going to be at a September Cafe here in Brooklyn. One more time, Jwalt.
you. Thank you for having me. I appreciate you.
From the top of the Empire State Building.
Z100.